Welcome at the first episode on Building in Games Only. You can call me Big O. And for today we are going to play modded city Skylines. I've been downloading tons and tons of mods. I have been testing them. I have been removing some mods and adding some more mods. And for now I think it's good. But along the way I will download some more mods. And of course if you guys have some suggestions I can add those mods too. And I want to go with shady strands, especially because there are a few islands on there and I actually like the rivers. And or I've got a custom map theme. That is this one over here. Slowly but surely you will see what kind of mods I have. Some of you people might recognize some things, some of you people don't. And also if there is something wrong with the sound in the game, it's too loud or too soft, just let me know. For example, I just turned the sound of this thing all the way down because it's ignoring me a lot. For now, let's just take care we have a lot of sun in game because I like daytime and you guys can see a lot more. I have been playing around a lot with city skylines and I think something like this would be fine. Let me know if you have a good idea too. Of course, I've got more mods which I can change some other things. I believe this one down here is on neutral, so I can also put it on warm and just load it up. It's a little bit more orangey, but for now I think it's a good idea to leave it on this one to give it a little more realistic color. Sometimes you do have to excuse me. Of course, I've also downloaded the 25 tile mods. I can just press enter with quick unlocking everything. Very good. So over here you can see I've got two islands. It's only a shame this one is not all the way in. And I like to spend time on detailing and give stuff space. So not build everything onto each other like we don't have any space, because we have a lot of space. And I actually like the look of this. I actually wanted to play on something that has more of a strandy beach, but I noticed with palm trees, this residential zone has its own trees. And if they have palm trees everywhere around, and then you have these normal trees, it doesn't look good in my saying. So that's why I've chosen for a template like this. Another thing that I actually would like to do already is to remove some of these trees, because I'm going to use my own package of trees. I'm just going to increase the brush size. I actually hope that I can also do something outside the map. Now, let me just test it with this down here. Just going to smaller this and also put the strength on 2, because sometimes it goes wrong. I cannot place anything out there. For now, that is okay. I might download some point a mod which I can do that, because I remember at some point that was an option too. For now I just have to deal with that. Let me just make this brush size bigger and then just remove some of these trees just inside our zone. And of course, if you guys have some ideas, some cool stuff, or you know some nice mods which I didn't know about, then you can just let me know down below in the comment section, of course. I don't know if I really want to do some speed run, or I can better say time lapse, so make things go real quick, or then I need to put in music or have something else to talk. What I would like to do, if I need to push up some area and it's like repeating work, I will just say I will cut it out of it and come back to you guys. I just looked at this and it looks very nice. I've not really seen this kind of stuff just yet in game. I did see a nice castle in game, which even has its own residential zone inside. It was a mod. Maybe I should actually download that one again. For now I'm just leaving this alone. And what I would like to do for this very first episode, I'd like to just have a little bit of role playing. Just for example, these are along highways, right? Goes from this place to that place, and one thing you straight away notice, there is not really a stop for cars or for trucks to have something to eat. Now luckily I have downloaded some restaurants like fast food, McDonald's stuff. Let me see, I believe it should be here in the power. I have this like out the sign. I'm just gonna place it roughly, and I should have also got the building somewhere. Let me see where that is at. It should be maybe at this last one. This one. So this is like a the restaurant itself. It also got a drive-in. I cannot turn it at this moment. That's logic because you have to place it at a road. Well, like I said, I would like to do a little bit role playing, and we need to start somewhere. So why not just start straight away here, making a restaurant just for this very first episode. And in the next episode we can do some other fantasy role playing. Like to say, there is a village somewhere, and yeah, things will just grow. I like to see things grow and get bigger. Don't get naughty thoughts with that. So what we will have to do here is we will have to delete the highway, and also as you can see I've got a mod on the highway which makes it more blackish, or change the color, which I can just show it to you. I've got surface painter. Well, you can just read it what I've got. I have not really an idea what this does any other than having these colors. Got this down here. First person camera, that's something I like a lot. I just have to press tab. And yeah, for now it goes slow. I have done that on purpose, because if you go through the city, you don't want to go too fast. You just want to act like it's you're a person. Of course I should have zoomed in my camera first before actual tapping to the first person camera. You can also see I don't have any markers on the road. I don't know if I want to leave it or get the markers actually back, because sometimes with some things the markers are not nice, or I don't know exactly how to say it, but why are these cars floating over there? That's very nice. Like so, we could just act like we are walking to a city to get a better idea of the whole view. Now, of course, we were busy with showing off the mods. Here you can see find roads, prop stepping, the other ones, road color change. So this is the one I've actually used. In order to get a little more options, I just turn this on or off. This is what actually gives the colors to the road. But in this case, use the same color for all of the roads. You can just see, you can make it reddish, orange, but yeah, that's a little bit ridiculous. So I'm just going to put it all on black, and then it's set somewhere. Hold shift to drag. I can give it a little bit more grayish color. And the only thing that I wish is that you could change the markers on the road. I've been looking for mods, I've been searching. I would like to make it from white to yellow, or have something like a slider like this. Let me know what you think about these markers. I can still turn it on, turn it off, which is a good idea, which is a bad idea. Yeah, it's a good idea too. Now, before I would want to build this restaurant and the whole idea down here, I would first like to show you which kind of trees and stuff I would like to use the most around this area. I've been downloading meanwhile this episode, and last time I've played a few more extra mods. I actually didn't test those one, but it's just basically rocks, I believe. So if I put this on rocks, I can't see anything, because probably it's way somewhere else. I've got also a mod which you can expand this and have 3 layers instead of 1. I will just figure out where I've got all the other stuff. Maybe I can just, search it, type in rock. Yeah, I got rock props, stuff like that. You can just, get randomly. I freaking love this kind of stuff. Let's just remove this one. And then I'm just going to show you the trees, and then we are going to go back to making the McDonald's stuff, which I wanted to do already. So in here we have a lot of trees. Now, which one I like a lot is a mixture of kinda like this one, the ones between in, of course, and I had a mod, but see if that works. I had a mod that could actually turn these trees and bushes, but apparently it doesn't freaking work, and I dislike that a lot, because back in the days I've been playing this City Skylines, and these stuff was actually rotating by itself. Let me see. I might have already got it off, but I will try it again to find it. For now, we just have to actually accept that I cannot turn these things or get randomly, like if you move, then you get random trees. I found that so handy, but it's gone for now. Anyhow, let me just place some of these. I really like the combination of having just a few of these different ones, like the ones down here. It's very, having a lot of colors with through each other. I can better say, I want to say near each other, but through each other is a lot better. So, for example, I'm gonna go with it. This would be kinda ish enough. I'm just gonna place, just first do the green ones. Maybe it doesn't make sense in which order, but just gonna place like so, and then I'm gonna place like so, just through each other, with each other, whatever, and at some point it just look appealing. It's having all kinds of stuff through each other. Now if we would zoom in, we got this away. Now you can look at this. This is just so appealing than just having only like the green trees, which are on the outside of the map like this. I mean, the tree isn't wrong. I just wish there were more colors. Would be a lot better, a lot more colorful like this. It gives a little bit of autumn feeling, but it looks good. Looks nice. So let's just remove that, just like so. These ones too, and let's start building the restaurant McDonald's stuff. So we need to have a piece of flat ground, of course. I see like kinda is here about. So what I will just do for now, I will just delete this thing, leave this away, and I would like to just put down one of these intersection stuff. I did, by the way, made one of my own, but when a slope is too steep, it's very difficult to place. Oh, I can just all of a sudden place it here, but I had so much trouble placing this thing down. Maybe I will use it, maybe not, even though there are some things missing I've noticed. And while I was playing it, it's okay. So let's just fix the stuff here. Okay, I see. So what would be nice, like, I believe we have to use this one. I'm just going to make this small. And terrain height, how about right down here? And I've also got the unlimited soil on. Oh boy, that's soil. This is just for now. Make it a little bit flat, having something to work with. You can always change things later on. I don't have any DLCs. I do have the free ones. I might plan on buying some of them just for fun, depending on how much people like the series. Of course. Okay, something like this. And, I might change the intersection later on. I want to build it a little bit outwards, since I'm not 100% sure what I want to do with this highway. Maybe I just want to, get it a little bit tighter against the mountain. No, it's going to be a fun series. We're going to change some stuff. We're going to do some stuff. For now, I would also like to move some of these guys. And I would also like to check for a gas station for, the next episode. For this episode, let's just fix the restaurant. So I have an idea how I kind of want it to be. So let's just place a road without any stuff onto it, because I would like to, bush the area and whatever not myself, and have it kinda ish line it up, not with this down here. But just that it's a little bit tight that way. Perfect. Okay. So this is just a piece of road. Kinda logic. And what I would like to do is then build it out like so. Turn this stuff back on. Having it a little bit grid up. I don't know yet how far it needs to be. What I would like to do, I've also got a mod which is parking lot. I did notice something I didn't like about this parking lot, and that is something about here onto the road. You can see it doesn't connect perfectly up, but it is what it is, I guess. So this is something that I would like to have over here, or maybe we can even check out for a bigger one, since there is some more space left. I don't want to tighten it up. At first I had this stuff also tied up, and this is the biggest one, ain't it? Cannot upgrade. Oh yeah, it is the biggest one. Yeah, I had it too much tied up, and then some of these, there was like a stop sign that was on the road here. Apparently it's gone for now. And yes, the ground ain't even, but it is okay. So let's remove these ones. And then first make one road going off from this side. I actually like the distance of this parking lot. I don't know how much cars can be on it. I will have to add some more. You will just see that in a second. And need to have this one. Now let me just think for a second. This is like one. This should do, right? Yeah, perfect. So now let's grab this restaurant. It's a big place. But I could kinda, let's say, make it like, you know what? Let's just keep this as outline. This whole stuff down here. Let's place this down here and see if I can just jam in some parking lots here at the side. Maybe make it for people who are bad with walking, or however you call it these days. Okay, very nice. It's not close to the drive-in. I mean, here's the window, here's the road. I'll just have to change that up. I just removed the road because I would actually like this to be more straightish. Just like so, and then, yeah, that doesn't look very well. And like I said, I like spending time, so if something ain't right, we will have to change it and change that more until it's nice. This is the ground height. And it's okay if there's a little bit height in here, of course. And what I would also love to do, but I don't know if it's going to work, is make some smaller rivers going out in the land. But like I said, I don't know if that's going to work, because the water is always lower than the land itself. And well, the land is kind of low. I just have to see. I will test some stuff off camera too, of course. So let's make this road back onto it again. That should be fine. That is good. You also notice that this thing is a lot bigger. I don't know if that is supposed to be like that. Every time when I use the parking lot and go back to this one, I have the idea it's still on the parking lot radius. But I could be wrong. Actually check that out next time I start up this City Skylines. Okay. This is fine for now. And let's see if I can jam in another parking lot for handicapped people, or disabled people, better to say, right? No, the only problem is, yeah, that is the only problem, and there is another problem. Let's just do this one straight ahead. Yes, we can, but why? Do I need to turn this on and we can do that? Definitely. So yeah, it is sometimes a bit different. Maybe I can take care for stuff, because there is also like they call it decals, right? Yeah, I've got here some stuff too. This is actually not what I meant to do. I can shift P and I should be able to edit. Very nice. So decals, or Yeah, decal, I don't know, man. It's my English. Excuse me for that. Yeah, but I could, mind up something, maybe search for something that is a little less rough or, stuff like that. Probable asphalt. Oh, is this the thing that has to do with the one mod? It sucks a little bit to do it like this. And I, have this in my corner. Probable asphalt. Oh, well, if that is the case, can I hold shift with this? Oh, that's so lovely. Have it just... That is the nice color, right? Let's just zoom in to make sure. Yeah, that's the right color. So what I could do for a little bit, and that is what handy with the movable mod, is I should be able to just pick this up and, move this around. So I could say, like, let's place this carefully down here. And now I should be able to copy. This looks like a copy thing. Oh, it's perfect. I didn't expect this from Poppable Asphalt, but perfect. Even though it's this is clean and this is dirty, I like it a lot more than having a mess all over the road. Very nice. Of course, what we also going to do is make like a small playground down here. I'm thinking of it. There is one thing I've started off the wrong way. Oh, I may be lucky. Yeah, I'm lucky. Because I wanted to put the road on the same line as the asphalt. So if the road wouldn't be straight on the asphalt like this, you wouldn't have like a nice lining at the side. So I'm just going to show it for example. If I would make a nice lining around, of course it should be one line and not all the lines. It just lines up perfectly. Instead of having it like so. See these lines here like a saw. Now that is something that I disliked it when I was testing the mods, and I was like, I had some spots where I didn't like it. Of course I don't have to do it here, but this is just perfect. Let's make it a bit bigger. 15 should be enough for 20. Whatever it is. Now I can just do it a little bit faster. I have to be careful. Just like so, very nice. Cut that off. This is something I would like to use a lot. And we're also going to make like, well, I'm not going to say a gigantic city, but at least a big city. I don't want to take my time with that. I even want to, put the high-rise ban on the outside of the buildings of the city, and let the inside city grow so it looks more realistic. So this is something that I wanted to make down here. It looks nice. So in this case, I hope you guys agree with that too. Now let's just do a few more things, and yeah, then I will just cut it off, and we will just come back in the next episode because there's a lot of talking. Instead of building. Of course, I'm thinking of it, find somehow a way to make this kind of stuff a little bit nicer. I don't know. There should be a way to do this, right? Oh, man. Yeah, so the first episode, a little bit of an intro. I will mind something to fix this off, because this is just not okay, and it will be fine. Maybe I'll just change this intersection down here in something more reasonable. But for now, I'll just leave it as it is. Well, actually, no, it triggers me. It triggers me. I have to change it anyways. So, yeah, you can see sometimes things are not right. Maybe I should have turned this thing off. Even though that thing is very nice, sometimes it, makes it glitch out. It still glitches out. I can use this move mod maybe. No, that's not going to be a good idea. Maybe this one. Yes, would it be that one? No, it doesn't be that one. Move mod. Oh yeah, of course, I can do such a thing too. I totally forgot I can do such a thing too. And now it looks a lot better. So in this case, let's just make this like so. And let's just add, why is this so high? That is not nice. Let's just raise that up. And this is something that I like to do too, just kinda make it look nice. I'm not gonna say perfect, because perfect doesn't exist in life. If you want to have things perfect, you will be endless busy with making stuff better. So in this case, let me just add in this thing back. It doesn't matter actually which way. The only thing that I would like, I'm thinking of it, I should actually download a mod which will give you the power lines underneath the ground. Because I do not really like it. Well, I'm lucky here, but I do not really like it to have, you know, for example, some of you know what I mean, but to have this in my way, I mean, that doesn't do the job. It's underneath the ground. Of course, in real life, this thing doesn't give power, needs power. This might be not the right way to do it. What I can do, just use this thing, leave other mouse button, just turn it around, just like so. And of course, what I could also do is just take another one of these things and just ooh, that's very high. I do want to change the intersection, but for now I just don't want to spend any time onto it. This is very nice, so people know now this place is down there. And of course we can just place also some billboards, but then again I will change some stuff. I've got like tons of stuff. Maybe I should type in MC instead of what I just did. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun if you like to follow my series and you find it enjoyable, stuff like that. It's only a shame these things at night don't give very much light. I've got 2 of these. Oh, that's better. I want to have a gigantic one here or a small one, like, I don't even know. Will you just go away, please? Nobody is interested in that. Yeah, and you know, I could also check out for a mod which will give the how you call it, barrier. I don't think I would have such a thing. Or maybe, you know, something like this. Hey, this is closed off at some time, or even not. I will just check it out. I cannot just, you know, download all the mods in one. Will you guys shut up? Maybe I should put it onto thingy. Maybe I should download a mod that will shut this thing up. So what we will do in the next episode is we're going to make this look nice. I believe I have some fences. We'll just have a look at fence. I've got fences. I've got ooh, what is that called? I would say pots, but it's not a pot. It's like a pot for trees, right? What is that called? Oh man, if you don't know the names, then it's a prop, right? It's not called a pot. Well, I do have some stuff, but you know, this could fit in kinda down here, you know, and then play some tables and children toys, whatever not. But I'm searching for those things where you can put some trees in or just bush it up. I will just try to maybe, yeah, something like this. What is this curb, right? Curb. We should put it on all curbs. Okay, there we go. There we got it. So I would like to, you know, play some stuff around. See, just play with these things. Fences, curbs, tables, bushes, whatever not. And, you know, I would just give you guys a little bit of space to suggest things. Or, hey, I want you to do this. Or, hey, I would like to see that. Of course, I would just place in these things. So you can just see like it's a fixed parking lot. Something like, I believe it should be placed like so. So I just place in one of these. For now, I just have to focus, guys. Okay. One. I have to put Shift P off, Shift P on. Yeah, but that doesn't make any sense because you guys are made for this. Huh? That is so strange. Why all of a sudden is this not a thing? Okay, well, I will just figure this out for the next time because the last 2 or 3 times when I was testing this game, this just works. The prop stuff is on, so I should even be able to place a tree on it. I'm going to watch my words, by the way, so see, I can place a tree on it, but I cannot place the other stuff. Maybe, let me just say, oh man, I can never find any ending. I just love to do this stuff. But let me just see, maybe I just need to use page up a few times, page down. Got no clue. But this doesn't make sense. Why would I want to place it down here? What happened, guys? What happened? I mean, this should be on here. I swear I've done that. I swear. Anyhow, I will just figure that out for another time. For now, I hope you guys have enjoyed. If so, then like and subscribe. And if you want to be a part of the series, then let me know down below in the comment section. And thanks for watching.